Hollywood is completely closed for business. Members of the Screen Actors Guild voted to go on strike today after failing to reach a deal with major studios. The last time actors and writers were on strike at the same time was 63 years ago, when actor Ronald Reagan was head of the union. Entertainment Tonight co-host Nichelle Turner reports the labor dispute could end up transforming the industry.
160,000 performers will now join 11,000 writers on the picket lines and not on the red carpet. Actors will not be able to promote their films at premieres for big-budget films like Barbie, Mission Impossible, Indiana Jones, and Oppenheimer.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Fan-favorite events like next week's Comic-Con will be without its superheroes. The main sticking points include safeguards for the use of AI, along with pay and residuals for streaming shows. Netflix alone has more than 230 million subscribers. SAG-AFTRA claims actors are missing out on millions.
We had to protect the people who are kind of on the margins.
Character actors such as Mehdi Barakchian, who appear on network TV shows but can't pay his bills.
The corporations that are using our faces, our likeness, our content, all the writing, all the storytelling are reaping tremendous profits.
Today, Disney CEO Bob Iger weighed in.
There's a level of expectation that they have that is just not realistic. And they are adding to a set of challenges that this business is already facing.
Nobody wants a work stoppage, but we gotta be working under contracts that are fair.
Now, the writer strike had already impacted late-night TV and some daytime programming, but now with the actors on the picket lines as well, if this strike drags on, films could be delayed indefinitely.
Actors and writers are on strike right now, looking to negotiate a fair deal to get them paid more money and not replace them with artificial intelligence. This was probably the best take on this situation that I've seen. And in my opinion, it's not that great for actors, but I genuinely feel that this is kind of the chain of events that will happen. Read this. Hollywood is done, for AI is here, and the writers and actors strikes won't. It'll just delay the inevitable. In the following months, the following will take place. The Writers and Actors Guild will reach a seemingly favorable deal with Hollywood and end their strike. This deal will highly restrict Hollywood's ability to utilize artificial intelligence, and it will essentially give them AI handcuffs startups can exploit. Here's what I think. This is version 1 versus version 5 of Midjourney, which is about 500 days apart approximately. It went from this awful, unrealistic image, texting into a prompt and getting out an image, and this is what it looks like now. So much better. We currently are on day like 100 or 150, maybe in AI text to video. We can see here, if we take a look at this video, early text to video was not that amazing. You know, it looked kind of cool, but look at that quality. This is the text prompt. Here is walking in a rainstorm cinematic, and it looks just not so good at all. Now, you know 100 to 200 days later, and here we have with no human intervention whatsoever. On Runway Gen 2, you can upload a frame from Midjourney. This was uploaded from Midjourney, and from this image upload, this video was created. Look at this. It's now starting to get really clean and very artistic and super cool. Obviously, there is some progress to be made. I know a lot of Discord groups where they're making movies together. There's 10 or 20 people all working on this, and so we're kind of seeing a groups of people create movies. And Lucas goes on to say, startups in tech will take advantage of this moment of weakness and embrace AI tech head on. They will create their own version of Hollywood and outcompete the establishment at every level with unprecedented scale. There will be no unions or laws to stop them. We are going to see Hollywood-level movies created within the next 3 years by just people around the globe messing around with AI tools. It's gonna be interesting. The actors should focus on making a residual for using their likeness, and if they need more money, work on Broadway. The industry is changing forever. Stop rejecting change, or you will be obsolete. The writers should work on being expert prompt engineers. Use your creativity to have AI write a compelling story. Maybe that's their best option. Writers really don't have a lot of options going forward. Maybe they should focus on creating compelling characters that people will pay to see stories about. Writers don't have much of a future. Please subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified of new AI tutorial videos